How y'all doing? This is Robert Burnham, back here, Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Reciewing TV 91. This time I'm doing another movie reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Equalizer 2. What Equalizer 2 is about, Robert McCall is going around the world helping people that can't help themselves. And at the beginning of the movie, he goes to Turkey to get this little girl from her father, because her father kidnapped her from her mother and took her to Turkey out of the United States. So Robert McCall goes and gets the little girl and takes her back to her mother. And what happens after this, Robert uh, talks to his friend from the bureau that he's been friends with her and her husband for years now. And he gets her to look into a painting for this old man that lost his sister back in World War II during the Nazi, when the Nazis took over Germany or whatever. And he's trying to find his painting, and he gets her to look into it, but she has another case she has to go to. Well, her and her partner David, who Robert McCall trained in the bureau and taught him everything he knows, goes and investigates this murder suicide. Well, it really ain't a murder suicide, because David made this hit happen altogether, and he kills Robert McCall's friend that's in the bureau. And Robert's trying to find out who killed his friend, and then he goes to David before he knows David had a part of this. And then he finds out David was behind this whole thing. And Robert goes to his hometown during a hurricane, and David and his men are falling in behind him. And this big end gunfight happens at the end of the movie in the middle of this hurricane in this beach town. And Robert goes and takes out three of the men that are working for David. And at the end of the movie, him and David had this big knife fight on the top of this tower, and he winds up killing David and not pushing David off the tower and into the rocks below, and the ocean sweeps David away. Well, after this, at the end of the movie, the old man gets reunited with his sister because Robert made this happen, and the boy that Robert has been mentoring this whole movie, who got kidnapped by David and held hostage in the beach town during a hurricane, he starts making a comic book about Robert McCall. And that's all that really happened on Equalizer 2. If y'all ever watched Equalizer 2, what did y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG is awesome. This has been an episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.